I am with Alhaji Isa Tefida Mafindi, the Prince of Buri in Taraba State, a professional economist in Nigeria. Sir, can you talk to us on the benefits of rebasing the economy of the country by considering the GDP, that is gross domestic product, and also the customer pricing index. Can you just talk to us on the benefits of rebasing the economy, especially the program to be introduced by the National Bureau of Statistics of Nigeria?
First of all, we have to thank God for producing us as Nigerians, because this is a country full of history of economic rebasing. We saw it happen when the new regime of General Babangida came to power, and they appointed General Haladu as managing director of Nigerian Port Authority. That time, we were collecting port dues, shipping dues, income services, everything, based on Naira to dollar. We raised the bill in dollar, and the shipping company pay it 1 Naira to $1. But when we seek for rebasing, it was approved by General Babangida. General Haladu implemented it. Immediately, our income moved from 1 million to $1 to 5 million Naira to $1, because the dollar remained a higher currency, where it was 75% to 1 Naira. Now it becomes 5 Naira to $1. So you see, the income of the port moved 5 times with the time. And let me come to the rebasing that is going to happen today. There are a series of incomes that produce the GDP of Nigeria. There are 2 types. There is the social type, the productive side, and the social service type. The productive type is the solid minerals, the shipping income, the agricultural income, and all other solid minerals and crops that will be exported to earn dollars. We are virtually nearly not up to 10%. But we see the income of hotels, the income of salary deductions, and other small things that comes in. They say we have a growth of 3% of it. Out of this 3%, the actual growth of the productive sector is not up to 0.25%. So if we debase, we capture the actual uncaptured income. Today, the illegal miner is bringing out gold from the ground. It brings out lithium, which goes to produce batteries for solar. He produces gold and uranium. All this, Nigeria get nothing. So with the rebasing, we give accommodation and we give certificates to whoever has capacity to mine. Let him go and do the mining. And let the federal government stop allocating oil wells, but give it to multi-companies and individuals that can do the actual mining of this crude oil and refine them, so that every nook and cranny of the monies and every income will come into the national coffers. Our income will no longer become 48 billion, 48 trillion for our budget. We can reach about 600 trillion for a budget of a year. So we cannot achieve that without rebasing. Rebasing is the answer. And also,
yes,
there are some other incomes that people don't value, like diaspora income. When people see people having diaspora income, they say they want to sell cocaine, they want to do prostitution. No. Whoever is doing prostitution, he might have set up a hotel or an eatery in Italy, Spain, or Germany. The illegal aspect that takes place there is not our business. Our business is the one they recognize there and pay the tax and remit the income they did. We have to rebase and capture all this in our national productivity and make it part of our GDP.
Yes. Alhaji Issa, if that is that, in the new rebasing formula, or I can say what the Bureau wants to bring on board, there are hidden activities like prostitution, like selling of narcotics, and there is this insinuation that is the Nigerian government legalizing or trying to legalize such activities that are not, when in a conservative northern part of this country, they are saying the government is trying to legalize prostitution or is trying to legalize narcotics. What do you have to say on that one?
I first of all have to debrief our Muslim brothers. Prostitution is not a today's affair. Even in the Bible and the Quran, we saw where a prostitute fed a dog with water and God give him the salvation to go to heaven. But we cannot say diaspora income comes purposely out of prostitution or drug selling. If that happens, then we are calling on that person doing it as a Nigerian to honor our passport, to respect our country, and do the right thing. His income is accepted in our budget, in our GDP, but we frustrate, we are not happy how he does it over there. Because there are so many social incomes. We see how Indian worked his way to become Prime Minister of Britain recently through a definite business and income. We see Nigerians being recognized by the outgoing American president, about 4 of them given honor. We saw a Nigerian who is my friend, who is a director in American prison in Florida, Mike Edozen. All these people, they are earning good income, well-organized activity. These people's income, does it come from prostitution? No. They come from a legitimate job. Our doctors who are Jakwari, their income definitely will come to do repairs of their houses, pay school fees, and they have the purchasing power. Whoever comes in with money, we look at what he brings in, not we look at how he earned it overseas.
So Tafida says there is need for data in almost all activities.
A country that has no data has no life. As a chartered accountant, our income comes from data. We survive on data. We live on data. And we are calling on the President of Nigeria to set up a place to retrain all secondary school graduates into the new system of artificial intelligence, into Python software system, into technical training, as he proposed that the new secondary schools should train children on 15 jobs or 15 trades. Please let's start right away, not until they enter secondary school. Let's give the powers to organization to do social responsibility to different bodies of, to different local governments of Nigeria. Let them retrain people on how to be productive and see the brain and the what do you call it, potentials that will be released. Hydro. I call on my local government, Jalingo local government. I say we should set up a technical school where we can train electricians, plumbers, motor repairers, vehicle repairers, so that when people are looking, when they come to look for craftsmen, we are not going to look for people trained by Iyadema in Togo. It's what happened today in Abuja. When we started Abuja, every POP house, good tiling, is done by somebody from Togo. We have to retrain ourselves so that we rebase our income.
Alhaji Issa, I can ask this question. Some Nigerians are saying, why rebase it now? When Nigeria is in hard times, then what is the benefit of rebasing the economy?
If you don't rebase, you leave some very vital side of your income. Today, if we allow everybody to go and participate in illegal mining, there will be no day when the banditry in Zamfara and Northwest will be limited or finished. If we allow people to be moving cattle from Borno right down to Lagos, you are only paying carcass and money for people who use trailers, and let the government bring in railway so that transportation will equally be rebased. You can see the coming of solar, how generators become bad in the market. No buyer, no seller. That is good. Very soon, you see state governments that can wake up providing 99% of their power through solar. And if we are able to start mining uranium in Taraba, because we have abundant uranium, and we have organizations that can filter them, let them filter and take 80% and give Nigeria 20%. It's better than allow it underground.
Yes. Finally, Alhaji, is a one word to Nigerians and maybe one word to National Bureau of Statistics.
National Bureau of Statistics, keep doing your work in a good way, but enlighten people. Go into the society. Get the bell ringing person. Get the alligator blower. Get the cinema, the majigi, the cinema that they used to do.
The traditional way.
The traditional way. Don't believe that prostitution is a today's event. No, it has been there a long time. But their income is not going to harm anybody. Whoever is doing prostitution in Europe is not coming out to register prostitution in Europe. He might register a certain business. So capture the income of that business. That's all.
Thank you very much, Alhaji Issa. May God help you, help us in Nigeria.
Thank you.